of September is celebrated worldwide by the FIP, which is a global organization. And it was basically on the 25th of September that this came into effect. So that is how the Turkish members, they proposed that the 25th September should be the date for the Pharmacists' Day. Ladies and gentlemen, the FIP has a mission also for the year 2023, which is that let pharmacies do more. And this day is devoted to acknowledge and celebrate the critical role that pharmacy professionals, including pharmacists, play in influencing the health and welfare of communities. It highlights the important connection between pharmacy services and larger health systems, which is in existence. This theme basically emphasizes how crucial pharmacy is in maintaining and strengthening the health systems for the benefit of people and communities. This year's theme aims to present opportunities to increase awareness of pharmacists as an intelligent solution for health services to meet future needs of health systems around the world. And it is celebrated in a number of ways, like acknowledging healthcare heroes, raising awareness, promoting public health, global collaborations, education outreach, and so on. And their skill, knowledge, and experience is utilized by everybody, and the communities are benefited. We have online participants as well, Professor R.K. Khar, my teacher from Jamia Hamdard, and Mr. Zuhair. And let me apprise you, sir, about our department, because most of the people who have joined online are not aware about the achievements of the department and our university. Sir, University of Kashmir is NAC accredited A+, having a ranking of NRF ranking of 33, and has been offering B.Pharm from the last 4 decades. And it is the only government institute in the entire state of UT. And recently, in 2009, we have started the masters in 5 different specializations of pharmacy. Those are the core branches of pharmacy along with the PhD. And during this entire period, the department has imparted pharmacy education of highest quality to its students. The alumni have been well placed in both private and public sectors within and outside the state. The department has so far awarded 180 M.Pharm, 16 PhD candidates, and trained more than 750 B.Pharm graduates since its inception. And this has all been possible. The research in the department has been only started a decade ago, 10 years ago. So although the department has 4 decades of legacy, but the research started only in 2009 when we started master's and PhD programs. Besides well-equipped laboratories, the department boasts of highly qualified, efficient faculty drawn from various prestigious institutes throughout the country. A total of 200 students of the department have so far cleared national level examinations like GPAT, GATE, UGC, NET, ICMR, JRF, etc., and besides availing DST-inspired fellowships. The department has been actively engaged in research in all the core disciplines of pharmacy and have published around 550 papers in peer-reviewed journals with high impact factor as high as 11, and also 5 books and many book chapters are to the credit. The department has forged many academic and research ties with premier institutes of the country like Jamia Hamdard New Delhi, Dipsar New Delhi, IIIM Srinagar and Jammu, RRIUM, Sun Pharma Limited, and Messrs. Medley Pharmaceuticals Limited. The department envisages to further strengthen the process of fostering industry-academia interaction by enhancing research ties with premier pharmaceutical concerns. So in this regard, the department has earlier signed MOU with the Medley Pharmaceutical Limited, which is a pharmaceutical company, Mumbai-based, and we have got the financial assistance for 30 lakh for the laboratory, and besides some other incentives as well. So under this MOU, Medley Pharmaceuticals had also pledged to support for the grant of salary to 1 professor in pharmaceutics, besides awarding 22-carat gold medal to B.Pharm first class first topper every year, and sponsoring the same candidate for his masters in pharmaceutics or pharmacology in any part of the country. The department has been the recipient of several financial assistances from various funding agencies like UGC SAP. We received the grant first of about 57 lakh rupees. Then again we qualified for the SAP second, in which 1.19 crore was granted. And then also department got DST grant of 1 crore through DST FIS schemes. And it is only possible by the hard work and commitment of my earlier HODs. And pertinent to mention that the department is one of the few departments from the university which has got the major grant from both DST FEST and the UGC SAP. Besides that, there have been 18 research projects have been completed so far by the faculty, which were sanctioned by different funding agencies like UGC, ICMR, BIRAC Srishti, DST, JK DST, CCRM. And presently, 3 research projects worth 75 lakh are ongoing in the department. The department has been according top priority to the placement of its pass-outs in various pharmaceutical concerns. A recent one being the driven placement drive by the IQVIA, Glenmark Laboratories and HLL Laboratories, which was taken in collaboration with the CCPC University of Kashmir. The Department of Pharmaceutical Sciences envisages to continue its unflinching march towards excellence through augmentation of its faculty strength, expansion of its existing infrastructure, modernization of its laboratories, industry-academia collaboration, and quality research. Lastly, I would like to thank and place my sincere gratitude on record for the appreciation, for the unflinching support of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, for helping us out, whether it was the PCI approval or it is regarding the infrastructure development. And I hope that the department will flourish like anything and bring laurels to the state. Thank you very much.
Very happy to be here for this day of celebrating World Pharmacist Day, which is celebrated every year on 25th of September. I congratulate the organizers, Professor Geer, Head Department of Pharmacy, Professor Mubashir, our Dean, Faculty of Applied Sciences, and other faculty members of Department of Pharmacy. When I look back at the Department of Pharmacy, in fact, one of the oldest departments in our university, has gone through many challenges, and I'm well associated with this department, not only now, even before. And I know that this department has a very major role to play, not only in the university, but also in our society. My earlier speakers talked about the role of pharmacists, the role of pharmacy. In fact, it's a very noble profession, and a lot we can do. We listened to Professor Khar, a very inspiring speech by him. I would request Department of Pharmacy to see whenever the convenient time Professor Khar has. We should definitely have him in person over here. It will be a learning experience for our students and research scholars to have a personal contact with him and to learn from his interaction. So I do look forward for that when Professor Khar will come. Pertaining to the role of pharmacy, as I said, it has a role to play in our society. Yes, it does. And I think not only this particular type of a program, we can organize many more programs for our medical profession, for our nutritionists, for our health sector, and many more sectors, because it has got those connectivity and it can create those linkages. So I would definitely look forward to have this type of a workshop or seminar or a program where you can rope in all these functionaries from health, from medical as a whole, from as a nutritionist, from social welfare, so many of them you can rope in. And that this is the age of technology. It's again the age of having thrust on skill development, on innovation, on incubation. I would definitely like that this department also tries to play its role in these directions, where we can guide our students, our research scholars towards it. You must have seen that today we have a program from IoT pertaining to entrepreneurship. Yesterday we had about food technology, where you can see lots of entrepreneurs from all over our country have come pertaining to food and bakery expo. I can see a practical role Department of Pharmacy can play towards this also. So I would definitely look forward towards a plan where this type of program can be organized and pertaining to the problems of Department of Pharmacy. I'm very much aware of it, and I'm committed to provide whatever I can do in order to make the department infrastructurally strong, faculty-wise strong, research-wise strong, and at the same time, I want that the research scholars and the students of pharmacy, they play their role. I can, whenever, note comes to me, I do, it's my habit whenever any note comes to me for authorizing an examiner for PhD evaluation or PhD, viva, I try to read the title of the thesis. So I'm so happy. Very important topics are being chosen by Department of Pharmacy, but again I can see a very more robust role that Department of Pharmacy can play, not only in our University of Kashmir, in other sister concerned universities, in other research setups of our UT, and definitely I will look forward to that. With these words, once again, congratulations to the organizers and Department of Pharmacy, students, research scholars, faculty, and once again I say I am looking forward to have a very comprehensive program from Department of Pharmacy, a very vibrant one, so that where all scholars and students can be involved, and the linkages which I said we can make could be not only in our UT, try to make the linkages at the national level also, so that it becomes, department becomes more visible and more, we can contribute more to the setup of our UT and to other institutes. Thank you very much.
The role of pharmacy has grown from, because we know that from ancient times there was a different field of, different mechanism of pharmacy. Now it has gone to different pharmaceutical giants now, and we cannot deny the role of pharmacy at present, whether it was latest, it was the COVID, and before COVID there are certain epidemics which has happened throughout the world, which has been controlled by the pharmacy giants only. But my request to the audience, particularly the students and scholars, is that at present we see that the role of doctors or the nurses has been taken over by the pharmacy students or the people who are dealing with the pharmacy at different aspects. That is one concern which is there. So my request to the audience and to the scholars is that to do such type of work in the field of pharmacy. At University of Kashmir, under the leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we at the university try to, what Mubashir Sir was saying, because I have been involved in the construction, in the development of plans also, yearly plans, and always my Honorable Vice Chancellor is directing me to keep a provision of infrastructure building for the pharmacy.
As you know that every year we celebrate the World Pharmacists Day on 25th September with a proper theme, with an aim to support and highlight the contributions made by the pharmacists in the healthcare system. The theme for this year is Pharmacists Strengthening Health System. Now, before we go ahead in this program, I would like to highlight that today we had a debate where our students participated. 7 of our students, they took part in that debate, and out of these 7 students, 5 were girl students. It's really a matter of great honor. And especially students of B.Pharm first semester and second semester, it's really highly encouraging. Those who are still in the embryonic stage of their profession, they gave such a wonderful lecture, they gave such a wonderful debate, they participated. Now, it clearly shows, as far as the World Pharmacists Day, which is organized on this September 25 every year, this was conceived by FIP a long time ago, that is International Pharmaceutical Federation. And now every year there is a different theme for this World Pharmacists Day. As we know, we are recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. Millions of lives were lost, and the healthcare system is still taking its route back for normalcy. At a time when when the health system around the world are recovering from post-COVID-19 crisis, there is a general consensus that urgent action is needed for health services to meet future needs and challenges. The World Pharmacists Day campaign presents opportunities to increase the awareness of pharmacists as a viable solution. Now, this has also thrown another light that we may be facing future threats. We have seen the past threats like HIV infection, Ebola virus, COVID, and other infectious diseases. But there's every possibility that in future we could be facing such threats again. And it is the duty of pharmacists as an important component of the healthcare system that we have to update our knowledge and keep ourselves well versed and well skilled so that we can meet the future challenges. Apart from it, as we know that India is considered to be one of the largest manufacturers of generic drugs and exports to a number of countries these drugs. And as a result of this, our role becomes even more important because as pharmacists, we keep on dealing in different sections. We may be working in industry, we may be working in academic institutions, we may be working in retail pharmacy, we may be working in hospital pharmacy. We have an important role and we have to ensure that we deliver to the best of our knowledge and update our skill. Celebrating Pharmacist Day is one thing, but it is also a message to introspect ourselves. Are we competent enough? Do we have the sufficient knowledge to meet the future challenges? So, as we know that it is estimated that every year about 20 to 50 new drug molecules, they find their way into the market. So we have to keep ourselves ready for these new launches. It's not only the drug molecules, it's also the other vaccines, it could be devices, many new things they keep on coming to the market. Not only that, we also have formulations being manufactured by different companies under different brand names, and they reach the market, and it is very important that a pharmacist, especially a community pharmacist, he should be aware of all the developments that is taking place.
It's a matter of great delight for all of us that Honorable Vice Chancellor agreed and gave her consent to be with us at this occasion and bless us with her very words of wisdom, inspiring and motivating words of wisdom. And we are also highly honored to have with us Professor R.K. Kharsar, the visionary, the luminary in pharmacy field, who has served for 37 long years at Jamia Hamdard and various other positions of eminence and importance in Indian pharmaceutical education, Indian Pharmaceutical Congress Association, and many other offices of repute. And our department, the pass outs of our department have brought laurels in each and every field. In fact, the Drug and Food Control Organization, the majority of the assistant controllers serving over there, the deputy drug controllers of the drug and food are the pass outs of this department. And majority of the drug inspectors working with Drug and Food Control Organization, we have one of them with us, Mr. Zafar. Dr. Zafar is there. And drug analysts from Drug Analysis Laboratory, Drug Testing Laboratory, they are our pass outs. Reputed pharmacists in government hospitals, private hospitals, regulatory affairs and academia are from the pass outs of this department. So we will continue to work with same zeal and enthusiasm.